where people memorize the Quran, because the Quran is meant to be stored in our hearts and our minds, where knowledge acquisition is through that proper transfer. And so as Muslims, we look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards us for the effort itself. And so when people talk about resisting a culture of dependence, so you have to get into Boy Scouts and go out and know how to do things for yourself, and they talk about it purely from a worldly framework, we look at it from the akhirah incentive as well, from the hereafter incentive as well. That we love to do for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we understand that the process itself is rewardable, and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless us for every moment that we struggle in His path, not incurring unnecessary hardship, but still doing the deeds that are necessary for our salvation, and finding joy in everything that we do for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the scholars mention here this ibadah of swimming, this ibadah of horseback riding, this ibadah of archery, this ibadah, this act of worship, of taking care of yourself, of knowing how to do and knowing how to acquire, all so that you can use those things for the benefit of mankind and for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So clearly when we talk about this from an ethical perspective, dear brothers and sisters, do not substitute ajr for convenience always. Sometimes you need to do these things so that you can find bi'idhnillahi ta'ala the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that's going to give us bi'idhnillah the spiritual resilience, and who knows,